We're starting with a story which, in fact, has been hogging the headlines all across for the last 2-3 days. Actor, superstar Darshan, in fact, who is accused of murder and inside the prison in fact, Bengaluru. This man was seen living a lavish, larger than, the king's sort of a life, a superstar treatment being given to him inside the prison, where he was enjoying coffee, calling up people whenever he wanted on, in fact, face camera. Now, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? This, in fact, created a lot of controversy, and after this video went viral, the Karnataka leader of opposition, R. Ashok, had hit out at the government, specifically at Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar, and he had alleged that he's responsible for the VIP treatment being given to the actor. Today, speaking exclusively to NDTV, the Deputy Chief Minister, D.K. Shivakumar, refuted these charges. My colleague Pratibha Raman spoke to him. Listen in to this interaction.
So, Mr. Ashok, the leader of opposition, has said that Mr. D.K. Shivakumar went to the jail, got in touch with Mr. Darshan, and that's why the VIP treatment.
I think there is some problem with Mr. Ashok. He was a home minister. I think better he is not fit to be in the constitution post. He seems to be a big liar and a bluffer. When did I go to the jail? I was a jail minister 30 years back. I went to Tihar jail. I have not even seen Parappa jail. When I was a jail minister earlier, I only built a part of building the jail. I think some problem has happened to him. Let him check himself in some medical treatment. I have a medical treatment.
Thank you so much, sir. So that was Mr. D.K. Shivakumar talking about Mr. Ashok's allegations against Mr. D.K. Shivakumar as far as the Darshan VIP treatment inside Bengaluru prison is concerned. With camera person Govind, Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru for NDTV.
Right. What we'll try and do, let me just see if we have that soundbite of R. Ashok, in fact, who alleged that D.K. Shivakumar in fact, is responsible for this. All right, before we'll try and get you that reaction, but before we do that, let's very quickly go across to my colleague Pratibha Raman, who is joining us at this moment. Pratibha, thanks for getting us that reaction from D.K. Shivakumar as well, the war of words, and we have seen how personal it gets between R. Ashok and D.K. Shivakumar, where D.K. Shivakumar, in fact, even going on and saying that he should check himself for some medical treatment. The fact remains that this is a case which has caused outrage. People feel that, if you are famous, if you are wealthy, you can not only get away with a crime, you can also, if caught, get the best facilities even inside prison.
Well, in fact, that is what has caused outrage in Bengaluru. In fact, it has become a running joke where people seem to be suggesting that if you want to lead a lavish lifestyle, then Bengaluru prison is the way to go. And this definitely shouldn't be the case, and one needs to definitely rethink, relook, re-strategize this and re-examine in terms of the prison, in terms of what has already been introduced as part of the security as well as the protocol when it comes to the Bengaluru prison there. And this is not the first time that this has happened, and definitely lessons need to be learnt as far as the Bengaluru prison security is concerned, because CCB had conducted raids just a couple of days ago and nothing was recovered, no suspicious activity found. But after that, they suggest that according to a CCTV footage, there were a couple of jail inmates who were seen taking some of the smuggled goods and hiding it away. And this has definitely caused a lot of action in terms of the prison authorities there, who have not just suspended the jail officials, including 7 junior officers and 2 senior officers, but have also taken into account actor Darshan and the other jail inmates who were there seen in those viral pictures, also in terms of the video call that was made, and also in terms of these jail inmates who were involved in keeping away all of those smuggled items there. 3 FIRs that have been registered so far, and action is being taken. Investigation is on, one led by an ACP and the other 2 led by the inspector. This is as far as the investigation goes. But like you mentioned, Ankit, yes, it has definitely gotten personal in terms of the political blame game that is involved. But the need of the hour should definitely be security, action, and introducing reforms in the prison. Back to you.
That's right. In fact, anybody in front of the law, everybody is same. It can't be that an actor gets VVIP treatment despite heinous crime that he's been accused of, a murder accused, getting this sort of a VVIP treatment. Thank you so much, Pratibha, for joining us with all those details. Now, moving on, staying with southern India, now taking you to Kerala. The Mollywood MeToo heat, ladies and gentlemen, is at this moment singeing the Kerala film industry, where allegations are coming, one after another against top actors of and people associated with the Kerala film industry. Now, what has happened? The impact of this can seriously be seen on the entire film body as well. All office bearers of the Malayalam cinema artist body, including Mohanlal, have resigned after the report exposes systematic sexual abuse in the industry. One of the superstars of the Malayalam movie industry, Mohanlal, he was the president of the Artists Association. Now, this has come amid allegations of sexual misconduct that have gripped the Malayalam film industry. The association now stands disbanded as all members have quit. Remember, actor Mohanlal resigned as the president, and after that, all the other members have also put in their papers. Now, Kerala police has filed its first case in this connection. The police have registered a non-bailable case against Ranjith based on the complaint of a woman actor who accuses him of sexually assaulting him many years ago. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact at this moment has only brought on surface things that were spoken in hushed tones in the industry. Let me very quickly at this moment bring in my colleague Uma Sudhir, who is joining us with more details on this. Uma, this is something that used to be spoken in hushed tones, these kind of sexual misconduct stories or this kind of a predator behavior. Now, with this report, which already was submitted 5 years or made public 5 years later, now this has opened a can of worms. There are many others, those who are now feeling the heat, and the entire body now stands disbanded.
Yes, indeed. Kerala, to its credit, was the first state in the country to order a commission to actually go into the conditions of working of the women in the industry, and it was headed by Justice Hema. Also had national award-winning actress Sharda, and also senior IAS officer retired Valsala Kumari. So all three of them were brought into a commission. This was just months after a woman actor had alleged, or there was a complaint, police complaint of her being molested in a moving car in Kochi, and subsequently actor Dilip, who is also a top actor in Kerala, was in fact sent to jail for 3 months. After the report, in fact, became ready in 2019, for 4.5 years, the report did not see the light of day, meaning it was not made public. And the Congress has, of course, alleged that there was an attempt to cover up or protect certain people who are being mentioned in this particular report. But the left-front government has denied it and said that there were court cases that were pending, because of which they were not able to make public the report. And it is after clearance from the High Court that they have now made public this particular report. As you mentioned, rumblings have happened. It's not just rumbling, should I say, a virtual quake has happened in the Kerala film industry after the Hema Commission report was made public. Contents of the report itself were explosive, talking about a mafia operating there, talking about a casting couch there, and talking about the conditions in which women are working, and saying that only those who made adjustments, if that is some kind of a term that is being used for women who are willing to make a compromise, and they were given work, but the rest was not given work. And subsequently, of course, women came out and spoke about their experiences, their stories of harassment, after which, of course, heads started rolling. You had Ranjith Balakrishnan, national award-winning director, who had to resign as chairperson of the Kerala Chalachitra Academy, and you also had Siddique, a very well-known actor of some 350 films and multiple film industries. He's also a film director. He also had to resign, and he was secretary of AMMA. And subsequently, people like Shami Tilagan, the son of veteran actor Tilakan, he himself an actor, raised this question about why Mohanlal is still silent as president of AMMA. possibly because they were not able to answer those kind of questions and queries, and also because other members of AMMA as well, some of the prominent names
Right.
in AMMA itself were being, fingers were being pointed at them, and that's the reason why that resignation took place. But I must end with this, Ankit. I must talk about the fact that there's a Kollam MLA who belongs to the Left Front Party, Mr. Mukesh, who is also facing these allegations, and Annie Raja, CPI leader, as well as Brinda Karat, CPM leader, have spoken to NDTV, and they both have said that we stand with the women, and we do believe that Mukesh needs to face whatever the penal action or investigation that should happen.
Okay.
Mukesh, on his part, has put out a Facebook post now in which he says that he was in fact blackmailed, and he says Meenu Munir had met him as Meenu Kurian years ago and asked for a chance to work, even came to his house and never made many allegations against him, and that in 2022 she had contacted him again, asked for money, and when he did not agree, she asked for giving at least 1 lakh rupees, and he claims on his part that all those allegations, he has proof for it and he's willing to face it. And one last word, he says if there's a political hunt for him, he is willing to face it. So he's giving it a political color by saying that there's a political hunt for him.
Well,
Actor Mukesh, who is also Kollam MLA from the CPM.